Hey guys, what's going on? This is your old pal CHH. We're filming out here because obviously the room is a mess. Most of you that are watching know what's going on right now with everything, with the renovations, closing in the garage. Actually, it's not even a garage. It was all along an actual room that the previous owners before opened up. We learned that when we took everything out. So yeah, it's a never-ending story. But guys, I'm excited because today we're looking at the new Creepshow box set. Now, I'm so excited to unbox this, but I wanted to show this too because maybe some of you, if you see this box set, you might say, well, you know what, that's cool, but I think I'd prefer to have the individual seasons. So stick around. We're going to unbox the new set, and then we're going to look at these and take a good look at them and see if maybe you guys will prefer the seasons like this. Why did I get this? Well, I got this because I am a diehard George Romero guy, and this is technically part of George Romero's world because he did the first movie. I love Creepshow. So yeah, this box set is it's a complete series, 4 seasons. I'm kind of sad to see it go, to be honest with you, because you know, I was enjoying it. Not every episode was perfect, but you know, for the most part, you know, there's just like every show, there's good episodes and there's bad episodes. I'll try to get the glare out the way as much as possible. But look at that. As you can see, we've got the old school TV with the dial right there, and then you see the creep on the front. This is Shudder's first, and it's from understand like first like box set that they've really done of this caliber. So let's take the wrap off. Now, I think this thing has technically been out already for a bit, and it's storming its ass off, which is kind of fitting for a Creepshow box set. But yeah, it's storming really bad, so if you hear some rain in the background, I apologize. I'm kind of SOL right now with doing super high quality videos, but I think some of you won't mind this that much. I do have decent audio. I should anyway. I've got my mic on. All right, guys, here it is without the shrink wrap. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the, you know, oh, here's the card. The design's not bad. I do like that it, you know, illuminates like that. A little bit of a dent right there on my box, but you know, this material is very slick. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but I like it. It doesn't feel cheap, but yeah, there it is, a Shudder Original Series Creepshow. All right, guys, let's pop the top on this bad boy if we can get it. All right, so there's our top. We'll set that right there. Okay, let's check out the presentation of this. Oh, not bad. Go to Shudder, create your Shudder account, start your free trial. That movie right there is really good. Terrified, amazing. I love Shudder. I joined up in 2018 when they, you know, they started doing the Joe Bob stuff. Offer up a successful hit rate across its 4 seasons. It's still the most fun you'll ever have being scared. From showrunner Greg Nicotero comes Creepshow, the anthology series based off of the 1982 horror comedy classic. A comic book comes to life in a series of chilling vignettes told across 4 seasons, exploring terrors ranging from murder, creatures, monsters, and delusions to the supernatural and unexplained. You never know what will be on the next page. All 4 seasons, plus cast and crew interviews, behind the scenes footage and featurettes, a Creepshow animated special and holiday special, photo galleries, comic arc booklet. All right, guys, so let's see. Let's start with right here, the booklet, and then we'll come back and look at this. All right, guys, I'm gonna do this as nice as I can. Creepshow season 1. Wow, this is pretty cool. Gray Matter, House of the Dead. Oh man, episode 1. Oh, so it kind of goes over the episodes. That is sick. Bad Wolf Down. This was a great one. This one had Jeffrey Combs in it. Really great episode. The Finger. Look at that. All Hallows Eve. Man, I'm a sucker for these kind of things. The Creepshow world is so cool. Look at that. The Man in the Suitcase was such a wacko episode, but I loved it. I loved it when they got experimental. And Tom Savini, I think, directed the season finale. We'll get to it. Oh, this one was good. It's kind of sad, though. the Scarecrow episode. The Companion, yeah, that one was creepy. Lydia Lane's Better Half, that one was okay. I remember that one being okay. Let's get to the one I want to talk about. Monkey Paw, no, that's not it. Let's see. I don't know if I remember which one it was. Maybe it was in season 2. I don't remember. Maybe it was this one. I don't remember. Oh, Lake Champlain. Right there. That was the Tom Savini one. If memory serves, I love that episode. It was really good. So yeah, that's cool. It goes over all the episodes. I'll kind of flip through a couple more pages. Yeah, look at that, guys. Nice touch. They started off strong with season 1, man. Let me tell you, you'll recognize pretty much a lot of people who were in Creepshow were in that episode. Nice touch. Yeah, so that's the Creepshow book. There you go. And I think that's the cover of one of the seasons. Alright, guys. Let's see what we got here. Season 1. Ah, not bad. How easy do these discs come out? That's the question. You should be able to pop these out. Okay, you pop down. Okay. Never ideal. Nobody loves these, but, you know. I'm assuming the special features are just kind of spread out throughout the discs, or maybe they're all in one. I like that art. This one's thicker than the rest of them, as you can see right there. Alright, let's get season 2. Ah, season 2's opener is a banger. Real old school monster style. Tales of suspense and horror. Look at that artwork, that's cool. Man, I'm sad this show is over. So you should be able to press that in, get that out pretty easily. Yeah, the insides look cool. I really like that. Wicked. Alright guys, season 3. Nah, that's cool. Tales of Suspense and Horror, season 3. Here's the back. Yeah, just pop them down, they come right out. I'm not in love with these kinds of cases, but for this kind of collection, you know, it's fine. It all comes down to just be, you know, be delicate, be careful with your stuff. Uh-oh. You know, be careful with your stuff, and you know, it'll be all right. Your stuff won't, you know, get too damaged. You know. All right. And now for season 4. This one had, I gotta be honest, this one had more boring episodes than good episodes, but when it was good, it was good. I started watching this one maybe back in September. And you know, there was a Marilyn Manson episode that got filmed, but I think what ended up happening was, you know, he got in trouble with the law, or he got sued for, you know, bad stuff. You know, I think he came out on top of that. That's for you to decide whether you think he's innocent or guilty yourself. But my point is, I was really wanting to see that episode. I don't think it's going to see the light of day ever, you know. But as a package, that's really cool. Oh, it does say something right here too. I think when you pop it up, the most fun you'll ever have being scared. Not a bad little, you know. It's cool. I mean, if you're a really big fan of the show, I think you'll get a kick out of that. But I wanted to show you this. This is the individual seasons, and we'll go in reverse order. This is Creepshow season 4. Like I said, I was kind of getting these as they were coming out. They started putting less and less care into them. These come in 2 discs. They all had slip covers, so if you get these online now, you may not get them with slip covers. But season 1 and 2, they did really cool stuff. Season 3 and 4, they kind of got a little bit lazy. But you know, the bonus content stuff is on here. Oh, this one has Amazon's Comic-Con panel. I wonder if this one had that. You know, it may not. Cast and crew interviews, behind-the-scenes footage, and featurettes. This one has Amazon's Comic-Con panel with Greg Nicotero. Yeah, these may actually have more features on them. But let's be honest, nobody's watching the features on these, you know. Alright, so this one actually came with a book. Season 3. And look, it's actually a mini version of what we were looking at earlier. Some of you might actually prefer the individual seasons now that we're looking at these. And if you do, you know. Now, season 1 and 2, they did cooler stuff. They just did. And you could reverse the art. They had reversible art on seasons 1 and 2. Look. Should be the same thing. Yeah. So it's the same booklet, just mini. I guess I don't remember looking at these. It's been some adjusting long. If you get that in season 2. And then here's season 1. I remember being excited when this came out on Blu-ray too. There's a reverse art on season 1. Yep, season 1 has that booklet. So the box set has a bigger version of that. You know, and season 1 actually has, yeah. So, some of you may prefer to get the original seasons on this. You know, make that call. I'm just a nut job fan that loves Creepshow. So, you know, I was getting these, you know, as they were coming out. But this is cool. Price it out. See what works for you. You know, look at the designs on each. Obviously, like I said, I don't think people care about special features with this show. You know, it's going to be watching the show more than anything. But, yeah, guys, tell me what y'all think. What do you prefer? Let me know down below. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I'd appreciate that. This is your old pal, CHH. God bless you guys. Thank y'all for watching. Talk to y'all next time. Huge giant thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this would not be possible. To get behind the scenes photos, videos, music, private live streams, and much more, you can subscribe to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thank you to my patrons.